Hey friends, happy new year. Welcome back to the Eternal Guiding Light Tarot channel. You already know who this is. It's the 144 friend, and I'm back with some more uplifting vibes. You feel me? Hit the like button if you're feeling these uplifting vibes. You feel me? You're not gonna get them nowhere else like this. I'm not gonna lie. This is authentic, this is real, and this is very high vibrational, okay? So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right in because I got a download last night. Yes, I did, and I was gonna do this reading last night, excuse me, but I was kind of tired and I didn't want to like overdo it. So let me tell you what the download was. Pretty much, okay, 44 o'clock as I say this is tower season, okay? It's tower season. Now, if you know anything about the good energy of the tower can come in many different forms, right? But it's pretty simple. It's either a good tower or a bad tower. We've been talking about this two-part tower for years now, and the time is now for it to hit. And I got the download that last night. Oh yeah. Actually, it wasn't the tower specifically. I got the download that the backfires were hitting. That's what they were saying. So I guess it's showing up as a tower in people's lives, you know, changes, abrupt changes, 1, 2, 3 on the clock as I said that. Because it's time to move forward. It's not a time to stay stagnant and stay stuck in the past or stay stuck in negative energy, or I'm hearing even filth. Okay, it's time to clean it up. It's time to clean things up. Take the energy how it resonates. So I did hear specifically the backfires are hitting, the backfires were hitting, and it was coming off like people were talking about it. Like people were talking amongst themselves, like the backfires are hitting, the backfires are hitting, the backfires are hitting. Like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just said, okay, I'm gonna tap into the energy and do my job because I felt like it was definitely something pertaining to this channel because we have been talking about that two-part tower for years. So let's see what it is that the Most High God wants us to know about these backfires. 222 on the clock as I say this. I cannot make it up because the Most High God is getting shit together. Okay, that's why the backfires are hitting. That's why the towers are hitting, because the Most High God is getting things together in order. It's time. It's not time to just be sitting around waiting for things to just happen for you. It's like motherfuckers are being forced into situations, you know? Everything has, you know, a reaction or a consequence, you know, whether good or bad. So let's see here. Let's see here what the Most High God wants us to know. 3:03 o'clock as I say this. Okay, we just getting a little shuffle in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting a nice little shuffle in. I am feeling compelled to pull from my other deck right now. So I kind of just want to see what comes out. I'm not gonna lie. Sit down. You might want to sit for this. Might be a lot of people having that type of conversation. Like, you might want to sit for this. Sit down. Sit down. You might want to sit down. You know what I mean? People are being sat down, man. You might want to sit for this. Don't know what's going on, but let's see. I'm pulling from my Starseed Oracle deck first. Very high vibrational deck. I really like this deck. I work with this deck when I'm told to. This is not a deck that I just wear down to the ground. So let's see here. The backfires are, wow, messenger. Hello, hi guys. The backfires are hitting. The backfires are hitting. The backfires, it's happening. Like, I'm back. It's whatever is going on is like the backfires are. Let's talk about these backfires, Spirit. What do you want us to know? Sit down. Sit. The backfires are hitting. Can we let it fly out, please? Can we let it hit that? Thank you. Okay, so our first card is all paths lead home. This shit came out in reverse. It says inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. This shit came out in reverse, child. Damn, here we go. I think, let's get another one, man. Backfires are hitting. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Oh my God. The energy is crystal clear. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The backfires are hitting, spirit. Thank you. Loosen your grip came out in the transitional stage. It says coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. So that's in the transitional stage. But we also got a strong forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Okay, that came out with it. I'm going to take those, I'm going to read those, and we're going to leave those on the board for sure. For sure. Okay. We do have perspective at the bottom of the deck. None of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. 555 on the clock as I say this. I cannot make it up. Bro, the backfires are hitting. The backfires are hitting. The backfires are hitting. The backfires are hitting. I mean, like, it was so strong when that came in. Like, whoever was running it, like, the people were, like, kind of just, like, communicating within them, amongst themselves that these backfires were hitting. But they were, like, panicked. They were, like, worried, scared, and, like, having fucking anxiety, bro. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see, like, Nine of Swords, you know, Five of Cups, you know, like, Three of Swords, like, I'm not going to be surprised if I see that energy when we pull from the other deck. But anyway, let's go ahead and read here from the Starseed Oracle. So we have all paths lead home in a reverse. I'm going to be honest with you. That is very concerning. That is very concerning. Let me just bring this closer. Hopefully you guys can hear me nice and clear. Yeah. Because I can't scream and shout. This message is not for everyone. 7:07 on the clock. So please turn your volume up and put your earpods in. This message is not for everyone. It's not. Okay. So with the all paths lead home in the reverse, that is some, when I felt that card, I'm going to be honest, that is some, like, that energy is just no good. It is very worrisome because the energy that I'm picking up here, it's like whatever people were doing, I'm going to say people because it's not just one person. This is not a personal reading. And plus on top of it, this has to do with, like I said, I heard multiple people talking like about the backfires hitting. Okay, it wasn't just like I seen them whispering to each other like the backfires are hitting. The backfires are hitting. You want to sit? The backfires are hitting. So this group that I'm picking up on that is frantic right now that these backfires are hitting. Sit down, please. Sit. These group of people here that were frantic about these backfires hitting. With this card right now, I'm not gonna lie. Even when I pulled it, I was like, oh. These group of people, you know me. I speak candidly on this channel. If you don't like cursing or anything like that, you could definitely click off. But I'm not going to change who I am to make anyone feel comfortable. Okay? I don't use curse words to be profane or disrespectful. It's just a way of expressing myself very strongly. And I'm going to say this. These people fucked up royally because whatever they were doing, I don't know what they were expecting, but I'm seeing like barbed wire right here in this card. And there's no barbed wire here, but the way how these linear figures are lined up, it's just giving me barbed wire. So whatever these people were doing, they got themselves tremendously stuck. Like, can't move, wrapped up, like you move it hurts, like type of energy. Like all paths lead home in the reverse. What? That's crazy. And then when you look at the fine print, it says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Clearly these people didn't have any discipline. You know what I'm saying? They weren't disciplined. They could be, I'm picking up spiritual people, but they practice dark arts and they have no discipline. Okay, these people think that they are disciplined because they follow, some type of cult-like rules is what I'm hearing, or cult-like leadership. But what they don't understand is 10 on the clock as I say this. What they don't understand is that they had the whole idea of life wrong. Their ideologies, their practices, like, I'm hearing, who told you that this would be all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this some type of small sub group or whatever, but whatever this is, these people really fucked up their lives, themselves, because they didn't follow their intuition. Now, they practice and play in dark energy. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna be filled with a whole bunch of illusions and surrounded by a whole bunch of illusions and false promises and just living in this very delusional state of mind, which caused them to continue to do the things that they were doing and act the way how they were acting. And they got themselves bound. Thank you, Spirit. There was no introspection. There was no sitting within. These people just fed off of each other, fed off of whatever negative energy, whatever traumas, I don't know, whatever they be doing. And then on top of it, they play with, dark arts, negative energy. Like, this shit got them so bound up. It's giving like these people were possessed and just kept going. It's like, wouldn't you stop? I don't know, but whatever it is, they bound themselves up real good. Where to the point where if they move even the slightest bit, it hurts. Sit down. Sit down. I'm right here. Stop. I'm doing something. Anyway, we're cracked open here, and rock bottom being the first words here, with surrender to the alchemy of life. These people are being forced to get in alignment. Okay, now these people, I'm picking up the word doom. Sit out. Sit. Don't move. These people are doomed. That's the word that I'm getting. Okay, rock bottom. Ugh, Jesus. Whatever they got themselves into is damn near like annihilation. There's no coming back from this. Not this lifetime. There's no chance in hell, is what I heard, that they will come back from whatever this is. However, with cracked open here, best believe that this lifetime, they will understand what is and what isn't. They will understand that they are to fall in line. They will understand that they are to put God first and nothing else. With cracked open here, it's giving a change of like what's at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Perspective. Okay. None of this matters. Zoom out and find a common ground. They were all running around each other, living for each other, being all close and stuff like that. And it's like, that is not going to get you into a good place when you transition from here. And I don't know if these people just lost sight of the ultimate goal or whatever, but they did lose sight. Like their vision, everything is just distorted. Everything is just distorted. Okay. So it's kind of like they don't have they have to, it's kind of like they have to serve a life sentence in, karma, or on the negative side of the tower. Their life will never be the same. Their life will never be on the up and up. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, that the Most High God is going to make sure that they understand, and that our brother Jesus Christ and our angels and ancestors will make sure that these people understand, is that they need to get it together in layman's terms. The Most High God is going to make sure that these people understand that they need to get it together and live their life righteously, because without that, they're not going to have anything. I'm hearing energy is power, energy is knowledge, energy is frequency, energy is like money. Like, energy is very important. Energy is the new wealth now. So if you don't have that shit together, you ain't gonna have shit. And these people, the way how they bound themselves, I mean, they'll never have anything. They'll be lucky to have. But I'm hearing that's only through great force. Like, I don't know. They're really going to have to put their best foot forward to get the fuck up out of whatever they did. They're on the Most High God's, like, really, really bad side. Shitless is what I heard. So with loosen your grip in the transitional stage, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. I mean, I feel like I said, these people were damn near like possessed, you know, just stuck. You know, this became a habit, you know, like if these people, like I mentioned, like cult, like I don't know if they met up together, you know, what is partition? What does that mean? I just heard partition ways. Hold on. These people were draining. They weren't just draining of other people, but they were just draining of each other. They were just fucking just draining people. Like, just they didn't give anything to. They didn't have an energy that was that you could build off of. You know what I mean? It was just like it was destructive, detrimental is what I'm getting here. Okay, so yeah, they created division, partition ways. Thank you, Spirit. That was interesting how that came through. So they created division. They created a lot of division. What was that? My puppy's starting to communicate. What? You want to take it out? You want to cuddle? You tired? Yeah, okay. So yeah, they created division. Okay. I'm seeing here with a little Google search, common meanings of partitioning. It could be physical, like a wall or a divider creating space. So maybe that's what they also did. They also it could be computing, dividing a hard drive into separate logical units for different operating systems, legally, politically, mathematically. So these people just created division in general. Could have been division in life, division within people. You know, maybe trying to separate themselves, like as if like to say that they're better than. But these people, I'm hearing, they don't even know. They don't even know the half of unity. They don't even know the half. So it's like they were dividing things before they could even understand what they were dividing. I don't know, like whatever they were even working to divide, it was like, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit. It was like for example, like whatever divisions that they were trying to create or the partitions that they were trying to create, it was like they were off. Their timing was super off. Their timing was so off. It's like excuse me. It's like, damn, okay. It's like, okay, boom. It's like you trying to flip a pancake and it's not even ready to flip yet. But you think it's ready to flip, but it's not ready to flip yet. You know, like their timing was off. Their calculations were off. These people don't know what they think they know. They're filled with arrogance and ego. They're men and women of the flesh. They're not of the divine. They're very karmic. You had a lot of karmic people trying to create like things of importance. You know, whether it's policies or... Why don't you listen? You had these people, these karmic people trying to create life for people. And it's like the blind trying to lead the blind. Like, how can you sit here and say that you're going to create all these policies and all these ways of living when you don't even live right? You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make sense. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Okay, with forge, don't follow here in the upright path, pave a new path, be the leader that you wish you had. Like, You know, these people were trying to be leaders in many different ways, but it's like you don't even live right. The things that you were doing, you're creating bad karma for yourself. You're trying to control a group of people, public people, but you have no control. Where do we see that at? Right here. Inner authority in the reverse. They didn't have no discipline. Look at people like, you know, for example, like Epstein. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you someone who is someone of you know, you have some type of value. You have some type of status. You have something. But you use that for evil. You use that to abuse people. That doesn't make you good. That doesn't make you successful. And these are the type of people that walked around here claiming some type of great big success. And it's like, look at the things that you're doing behind closed doors. Just because you have money, success, power, status, connections, you thought that you could sit here and do whatever the fuck you want behind closed doors and still get in good with the Lord. That's crazy. Or these are people that didn't believe in the Most High God. They didn't really believe that God existed. They just lived on this earth and just felt like they wanted to enjoy it. What's wrong with you? You gotta wait. So that is very fucking interesting. With wow, Eight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck as I pick up the traditional tarot. Interesting. See, I told you I cannot make it up, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Now these people want to be stressed, scared, having anxiety, and it's like, don't do that. Don't do that now, because you knew that what you were doing, there was a slim chance that it was fucking horrible, and you did it anyway. So these people can't blame nobody but themselves. Wow, I can't make it up. You got the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles jumping out. I'm trying to tell you. They should have held back from whatever the fuck they were doing. Let's talk about here the backfires happening. Let's talk about these backfires, Spirit. What do you want us to know? Thank you so much for this clear and concise energy here. Wow, Four of Swords, King of Wands. Now they over here. I'm telling you, bro. I cannot make it up. Thinking about the shit that they did, why they did it. Look, Page of Pentacles in the transitional stage. It actually fell out under this message. I feel like I should leave it, but it doesn't even matter. Page of Pentacles, I'm gonna put it back. I'm not gonna lie. These people are in, I mean, this is crazy. The shit that's about to hit these people is about to be the biggest life lesson that they've ever learned a day in their life. Like, forget walking and having to, you know, learn how to use the potty. Those are very important lessons, but this right here, oh my God. Look, Ten of Cups in the reverse. I mean, damn. Let's talk about these backfires, Spirit. Let's make it clear and concise. Thank you. Oh, the whole deck almost slid out my hand, okay? Angels have a lot to say because this shit is crazy is what I just heard, okay? You got the Five of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing if that isn't it, then it's... If that isn't now, then it will be. So I got 3 cards in the reverse. So whatever this is hasn't, like, hit yet. It hasn't hit yet, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, bro. It is coming. Anything else that we need to know? Anything else? Wow. Okay, that's it. No more. Wow. 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 You got the Five of Cups in the reverse. They gave us a lot, so bear with me. I'll try to read it as fast as possible so this video is not too long. Because we're already 20 minutes in, and this energy is, it's a lot of information. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse. You have the Two of Wands in the reverse with the Judgment in the reverse. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Then you have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Again, excuse me, with the Temperance card in the transitional stage. Here you got the Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to be honest with you. Excuse me, damn. Everybody here will be judged individually for their own participation in whatever this is what I just heard. The Five of Cups is in the reverse. Like I said, if this Five of Cups energy did not hit, their judgment is coming in. That's what's coming in, okay? The Most High God is making a plan for their judgment, okay? The type of judgment that these people are about to face. The Most High God is creating those final sentences. The Most High God is about to dish out sentences, okay? Ooh. Or verdicts, if you will, okay? Verdicts, okay? 5 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in the reverse. That's what's coming in. These people are about to be in the fullest regret I'm hearing that they've ever felt a day in their lives. Like they about to lose it all, because at the end of the day, this was selfish. 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles here. This was all for 10 of Pentacles life. This perfect, having it all type of life. The car, the house, the this, the that. That's what these people were doing. That's why they were going so hard, and that's why they were creating separations, because they were trying to have it all for themselves, to say the least, okay? But with the 8 of Swords here and the 8 of Pentacles, they know some shit is going on. I don't know what is going on around them, but they know some shit is going on, and they're literally freaking out, crashing out, worried, stress, having an anxiety because of the work that they have been doing, the parts that they have been playing. So with the Temperance here in the transitional stage, it's like, even if somebody's trying to clean it up or heal or whatever, it's like, I don't know, like, someone is going to have to be super, super serious, like, about their judgment and trying to change it and actually put in the work for them to face some type of, mercy. But I don't know. Most High God don't look like he's really feeling so merciful right now. Because these are people that ignored him. They literally ignored him. I don't know. Ooh, child just put the Devil on the Queen of Swords and the Devil. I don't know what all of this is about. So we're going to just pull clarifying messages, and we're going to keep it pushing. Okay. 5 of Cups is in a reverse. I feel like that is tied to... Okay, wow. There's something about placement here, because these emotions are coming last, but this is first. The last is first, and the first is last. Something significant about that, because these reversals, they didn't hit yet. That's what's coming in. 5 of Cups in a reverse, 2 of Wands in a reverse with the Judgment. It's something. Yeah, their karma is about to look real unique. The Most High God is cooking up something special for these people. Tell me about the 5 of Cups in the reverse. It's like the Most High God is getting creative with this shit. Because everybody has to be held accountable, like, in their own way. But the Most High God is serious and being strict. Tell me about the 5 of Cups in the reverse. 8 of Wands in the reverse. It's bad news, man. It's bad news. Yep, for these people. They never saw this shit coming, man. It's such bad news coming in. Such bad news with the 8 of Wands. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. It's horrible news coming in for these people. 8 of Wands. I just heard this is what they get for doing fuckery. Page of Swords. Yeah, this is bad, man. They were watched and analyzed and observed, and what was seen, people are not happy. 9 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. The angels and ancestors are not happy with this. God is not happy with this. They're not happy. So now these people are going to get bad news. 2 of Wands in the reverse with the Judgment in the reverse. Jesus. This, whatever plan that they had, 28 on the clock as I say this, whatever plan that they had, it backfired big time. Look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. They lost it all. They lost it all. And that is their judgment. Moon card with the 10 of Swords. Jesus. Angels and ancestors are talking with the 4 Cups and the Strength card. God damn. These people are about to be so fucking miserable. They were miserable from the jump. You feel me? That's why they were doing this. Because hurt people hurt people. So these miserable people really was basking in that evil, dark energy. So that's only going to manifest, like, now again, like, for real. Like, because that was an energy that they were trying to hide. That misery and unhappiness. They were trying to hide that shit. But it's about to be right on the forefront of their face. Like, they about to be 4 Cups with the Strength. Oh my God, they ain't got no choice but to be unhappy and miserable and disappointed. You got the 10 of Swords in the transitional stage with the Moon card. These people don't even know. That's what I'm saying. This is coming in. This hasn't hit yet. They don't even know what's about to hit. They about to lose it all and face a whole 10 of Swords. They about to be down in the dumps, bro. It's over. All for 10 of Pentacles, living a life that just wasn't even theirs. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. These people were trying to live a golden life. Look, 10 of Cups. I can't even make it up. Damn. You got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. That combination hasn't come out in a while on my channel. They try to live this perfect life that they had no business getting into, is what I just heard, because these people weren't clean. They didn't have a good posture in life, in the physical in general. These people, their heart was not lighter than a feather. These people weren't divine. They were karmic, trying to live a divine life. It's a whole group of people. God damn. Look, devil card at the bottom of the deck. What's behind it? With the 2 of Pentacles. They fucked up their lives trying to do shit the way how they wanted to do it. No. And then try to create separation to separate actual divine beings from being a part of society or living life. How could you do that? You got these regular fucking karmic fucking energies trying to take over and then force the true owners out. That is crazy. It's like trying to force somebody to be homeless because you know that they're destined for great things. So you're trying to fuck up their path. A lot of them do this, bro. A lot of them do this. They'll set you up, they'll line you up, they'll try to get you into certain energies that they, hey, sit down, that they know you're not supposed to be in. They'll do anything to sabotage you in your life because they want it for themselves. That shit is over. What else with this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, bro? Look, I cannot. That's exactly what I was going to say, too. Through force, through manipulations. You got the fucking Magician card coming out. That's how they were trying to take this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. The backfires are fucking hitting. Tower. Man, come on. So you got families breaking up, households breaking up, people going bankrupt, companies going bankrupt, companies shutting down, things shutting down. What? Oh my God, the way how that came out was sick. Damn. Tower. They thought that they was building this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups life. That everything was all good. Everything was theirs. Everything was set. Tower. Backfire. And they were doing God knows what to have it. Tower. Backfire. Give me my shit. That's what the angels and ancestors are saying. Like, what? This is a brand new day, bro. This is a new time. There are more than enough divine energies who've woken up to let motherfuckers know this ain't that. You're not going to get away with that. You got people living these great lives that don't deserve it. Look at the documentary that I started watching on Netflix, bro. About that therapist who was working with the mom to abuse the kids. She was living in I think a $5 million house in Utah or whatever. But they were abusing kids like really bad. It's that type of energy. Like, what the fuck are you doing with what? Mind you, you've been abused. You need to go seek help. You need to go heal. But you trying to help other people and then you trying to live this lavish life. Like, you're sick, bro. You're sick. You're sick. You're fucking sick. 8 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles, bro. This shit is backfiring in the worst way possible. It's so tremendous, too. 8 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. Now they trying. It's like the Most High God is like, you don't have time to sit here and regret the things that you did or double back and double check and think about what you did. It's time to stand up and be a man. It's time to look. I cannot make it up. It's 6 of Cups in a transitional stage. This is not the time to think about the past. You don't have time for that. Stand up. It's like a motherfucker getting arrested. Where did I see that at? I forgot where I saw that. But someone got caught and got arrested and was it was time for them to face. It was another documentary I was watching. Oh, yes. It was another documentary that I had watched on Netflix. And this time it was about a neighbor that was just psycho. This lady was fucking crazy. She was terrorizing all the other neighbors. She was terrorizing the kids in the neighborhoods, calling the police, doing all this. Like, it was crazy. And she was just naturally a nasty person. And when she actually got caught and the police officers were like, all right, come on, stand up, you're under arrest, she tried to crash out and say no, she wasn't going. She literally tried to put up a fight and said, no, I'm not going. What you mean? All the evidence is here. This is what you have been doing. This is, you hear the garbage rolling in the back? Yeah, it's time to take the fucking trash out. Time to clean shit up. They sat here and said, you did the horrible things. This is not the time for you to reflect on that. I'm surprised that Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles is not in a reverse. But it just goes to show, with it being in the upright, that they're guilty. They're guilty as charged. What happened in the past don't matter no more. Because I feel like oh, shit. Wow. I meant to say angels and ancestors. I almost said investigators have all the facts. They know what they need to know already about the past. It's like, the boy who cried wolf, you can't cry no more. The evidence is there. These people are guilty. Anything else with this Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles? Wait. Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles? Wait. Anything else with this Eight of Swords? Thank you. Oh my God, justice, bro. Justice. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't necessarily feel compelled to read this last message with this temperance energy, but I do have to acknowledge that there might be a person or two or a few people who are actually going to put a lot of work into healing. With that temperance, I see them. They really trying to do their due diligence. With this temperance here, yeah, Emperor, they trying to gain control. Because these are people that are actually good and intuitive, and I don't know how they got caught up in this, but they did. And with the Emperor falling out on this Ten of Swords, Moon card in the transitional stage, I feel like whoever's trying to clean it up, like, they are aware, like, damn, if they don't clean shit up, they're gonna be a part of this fucking bad karma. So I feel like these people are trying to clean it up. Tell me about this temperance. They're trying to take control over their lives and step up. They will take accountability, but they really just they just want another chance to clean this up. This is a small group of people that actually give a fuck. You got the Four of Swords in the transition, in a reverse, excuse me, with the Ace of Cups in the transitional stage as we touch into the temperance. Okay, these are people that are going to do the work. They are doing it now with the Four of Swords in the reverse. They're letting go. Ace of Cups in the transitional stage. They're fixing their heart posture. They're healing. They're doing the work. Okay, this may have been an energy that may have tried to avoid it, but whoever is embodying this Emperor energy and gaining control and wrapping things up, they're serious about this temperance energy because they do not want to get caught up in this mess. Two of Swords in the transitional stage with the Five of Swords in the upright. Yeah, because it's about to start being revealed, like, as to, you know, how this shit's gonna go down. And you have people that just don't want to get caught up in this. They don't want to get caught up in this, man. They don't want to be a part of this negative energy, so they are trying. You do have a group of people that are really, really trying to clean it up because they know what they did. Okay, they know the part that they played, and they're sorry, and they're trying. Okay, but the backfires are hitting. Peace.